2025, strangely, 5 months after the election, we still do not have a final report from OSCE ODIHR. It has been made public a letter from the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Albania, which sent to all the heads of the observing missions, asking them to change the preliminary report. We also know that there have been intimidations or let's say, threat to the observers to take out the accreditation, so the preliminary report would be changed. But still, we are still waiting 5 months after. Hopefully, the preliminary report won't be changed, the findings, and we will have a final report, so we were planning to have a resolution to the EPP. Why they want to change it? Because in ODIHR report it was written that there were no level playing field in the elections, the ruling Socialist Party misused state resources, cancelled public fines, and so on and so on. There was pressure on public employees to secure vote, there was vote buying, intimidation of candidates. The report also mentioned the criminal influence. But what is happening with the parliament so far? We have started the new parliament mid-September, and only in just few weeks there have been the rejections of 3 debate motions. One was related to the EU priorities, another one on misuse of 33 million EPARD funds, and freeze of 112 million EPARD 3 funds for farmers. We were rejected one urgent interpellation, request for investigation into Italian anti-mafia probe, so-called Aruba case, in which there are facts about meetings of members of the Albanian government with criminal groups and mafia linked to money laundering. The 4 years government program was passed only in 28 minutes. There were planned for 1,500-minute debate. It's the most important political debate. We were not allowed to discuss and to debate the most important document, the 4 years to come program in different sectors. We also were asked to have 8 hours for, and then 7 hours, so 15 hours debate on several reports from independent institutions, and we were refused to do so. Yesterday was the last one, no debates in the parliament. So what's happening is that the parliament is not functioning and is not guaranteeing the opposition rights, and we need some help to restore the parliamentary functionality and rebuild checks and balances. And the last thing that I want to raise here, it's an alarming increase of money laundering and use in the construction permits and in tourism sector in Albania. I'm not saying this because I'm opposition, but it's a huge problem. In Albania, we have a narco state. I know many diplomats do not like to hear this, but whatever you can call it, we need to face the big issue. There is huge money laundering, and the US State Department, the few weeks ago report on climate business, says it all. It says the Albania faces systematic money laundering and accelerated capture of the state by organized crime, mainly from drug trafficking. Is this illicit money dominate our economy, distort competition, and deter investment. You see in Albania huge building, towers, beautiful, modern. Half of those buildings are empty. There is 4 billion euro in construction spending, only 8 million passed through banking, 3.2 billion. It's illicit, it's unknown sources, and every single construction permit is signed by the Prime Minister, and we have evidences that many of those issued during, before, and after the elections have been given to convicted trafficker and cartel-linked developers. Please, colleagues, this is not an alarm from the opposition coming, in Albania. It's an issue that we need to fight it at home and not bring this big issue to your countries. This money that has been laundering in Albania will be used after that in your countries and distort the competition and distort and have a huge impact in your country as well. What I'm asking is to have urgent fact-finding mission. I know you have planned, but we need it as soon as possible. You have